Today on MTG Unpacked, we're getting stuck into another Theros Beyond Death Planeswalker deck. So this time it is Elspeth. So check it out, and you get 2 boosters, digital deck code here. Elspeth, Undaunted Hero, Renowned Warrior of Surpassing Skill and Unshakable Willpower. Alright, you get a deck box, 60 card deck, 2 15 card booster pack strategy, insert 2 reference cards, and you can unlock the deck in MTG Arena. So that is very cool. If you're just getting started, you can put the deck through its paces on your computer before you go to the local game store. These are going for about $18 or thereabouts at your local game store. Could be cheaper online or elsewhere, but I always recommend your local game store. And these are meant to be products aimed at newer players. So if you're just started with Magic, these are a great idea. So they are legal in the standard format, so that's pretty much everything you need to get started. So let's take a look at the foil here. You get Elspeth, Undaunted Hero, Legendary Planeswalker Elspeth, 5 loyalty for 5 mana, and the orangey color there means it's a mythic. So her +2, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures, -2. Search your library and or graveyard for a card named Sunlit Hoplite and put it onto the battlefield. If you search your library this way, shuffle it. So we'll keep an eye out for that one. -8 until end of turn. Creature you control gain flying and get +X/+X, where X is your devotion to white. Okay, some nice foliage there. And of course you get the deck box. So let's check it out. And if you missed the previous review, we opened the Ashiok Planeswalker deck. I'll pop a link up in the corner, you can check it out. Okay, 2 packs to crack. We've got these 3-headed dogs here. We'll open those near the end of the video. And what is this? Hey, before you play. So it talks about Elspeth, Undaunted Hero. Okay, how to play the deck. So you're going to have a lot of smaller creatures, I expect. Has first strike, flash, and flying. So important to know. And a bit about Planeswalkers. Alright, so there we are. Sometimes can be a little confusing when you're getting started. What is a Planeswalker? What does it do? So that should help you out. Alright, let's dig in here. And we'll start off by going through the mana base. I like to get that out of the way so we know what we're dealing with. We'll count them up real quick. And it looks like it's going to be a mono white. So how many white cards, that's the planes, do we get? Okay, 25, so that is about right. Let's get started with the rest of the deck here. We have Taranika, a Crowan veteran, legendary creature, human soldier, 3/3 for 3. Has vigilance. Whenever it attacks, untap another target creature control until end of turn. That creature has base power and toughness 4/4 and gains indestructible. Nice. And you can tell this is a rare by the gold color there. Next up, Elspeth's Devotee, creature, human soldier, 3/3 for 4. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library and or graveyard for a card named Elspeth, Undaunted Hero. So that's that one we just took a look at. Reveal it, put it into your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle it. So I think these are exclusive to this deck. 2 of those, Archon of Falling Stars, creature Archon 4/4 for 6. What is this, like a flying... Oh, is that a flying... I'm not sure what that is. Cow or something? That's weird. Flying. When Archon of Falling Stars dies, you may return target enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Ah, this is nice. These special borders, they do those on some cards. Daxos, Blessed by the Sun, legendary enchantment creature, demigod. So I'm thinking that's probably a legendary border. 2-star for 2. His toughness is equal to your devotion to white. Whenever another creature you control enters the battlefield or dies, you gain 1 life. And we get another one of these Archons, and life gain is a common thing for white decks. As you may notice, a Daybreak Chimera, creature Chimera, 3/3 for 5. So this spell costs X less to cast, where X is your devotion to white. So that's each white in the mana costs up here of permanents you control counts toward your devotion to white. So this is a weird flying beast with 3 different heads there, like an eagle, horse, and lion or something. So we get, 4 of those. That's a complete playset. Hero of the Winds, creature, human soldier, 1/4 for 4 with flying. If you cast a spell that targets it, creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. And you might also notice flyers in white. White and blue are the main ones with flying creatures. Leonin of the Lost Pride, creature, cat warrior. Yes, cats are in Magic, people. 3/1 for 2. When it dies, exile target card from an opponent's graveyard. Okay, so... oh, 4 of those. Alright. Eidolon of Inspiration, enchantment creature spirit, 2/2 for 3. Beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control gets +2/+0 until end of turn. So nice little combat trick there. So 3 of those. Sunlit Hoplite. So this is the card that the Elspeth Planeswalker is referring to. Creature, human soldier, 2/1 for 2. As long as it's your turn, Sunlit Hoplite has first strike. So that means it swings out first before the other opponent can fight back. That's a pretty cool ability. Sunlit Hoplite gets +0 or +1/+0 as long as you control an Elspeth Planeswalker. Okay, so 3, 4 of those. So I notice there's a lot more 4-ofs here than in the Ashiok deck. Dreadful Apathy, enchantment aura for 3, enchanted creature can't attack or block. For 2 and white, exile enchanted creature. Good way to lock up one of your opponent's creatures. Indomitable Will. Flash. Enchanted creature gets +1/+2. So let's see. 3 of those. Karametra's Blessing instant for a single white. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If it's an enchanted creature or enchantment creature, it also gains hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. That is pretty cool. It can't be the target of spells or abilities your opponents control. Damage and effects that say destroy, don't destroy it. So this is a nice little combat trick. Fling it out there when you're in combat, and that can really help you out. Phalanx Tactics, instant for 2. Target creature you control gets +2/+1 until end of turn. Each other creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. So pump up the whole team there, and a little bit about blocking and attacking, how that works. Helpful tip cards. And on the other side, we've got combat damage. So that's how that works. And on your turn, so the various phases of a turn. So that can be tough to get started with. Planeswalker Loyalty. And then there's a code here that I'll be using to try out the deck in MTG Arena. So that is a lot of fun. I think not every country gets that, so leave a note in the comments if that's something you've noticed hasn't been working for you. Okay, let's get stuck into cracking packs. So this is pack number 3 of this set I've cracked. I did 2 in the previous video, so really looking forward to seeing what we get. Starting off here with an Underworld Charger, Sunmane Pegasus, Soul Reaper of Mogus, Minotaur Shaman. Check it out, that's some cool artwork. Omen of the Dead, yes, there's Erebos. Omen of the Forge, Nylea's Forerunner, Dreadful Apathy, Wrap in Flames, Elite Instructor, Underworld Rage Hound, and Elspeth's Nightmare, so one of these saga cards. So turns 1 through 3, tells you what to do there. Some cool artwork on that one, so that's an uncommon, you can tell by the colour there. Wolfwillow Haven, Archon of Falling Stars, and the rare is Mantle of the Wolf, enchantment aura for 4, enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +4/+4, and when it's put into a graveyard from the battlefield, create 2/2 green wolf creature tokens. Nice. Alrighty, and an island non-foil. We actually got a foil in the previous video, and a human soldier token. Okay, final pack here. And I think you'll find these are great for getting started for newer players. Probably not as competitive at your local Friday Night Magic, but still a great way to get started. I'd also recommend the Deck Builders Toolkit. So we've got a review of that coming up next week, so stay tuned for that. Okay, next we have Sunmane Pegasus, Soul Reaper of Mogus. There he is again, Omen of the Dead, Flicker of Fate, Nyxborn Seaguard, and by the way, these are random packs, so you may or may not get similar cards to what's here. Thrill of Possibility, Nyxborn Colossus. Nice. Maya's Grasp, Loathsome Chimera, Ichthyomorphosis. I think that's how you say it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Agonizing Remorse. And I've noticed these cards are all slippery, sliding around everywhere. I think they're probably printed in Japan. So our set of Life's Bounty, Devourer of Memory, and the rare is Tectonic Giant, creature elemental giant 3/4 for 4. Whenever it attacks or becomes the target of a spell an opponent controls, choose one. So it either deals 3 damage to each opponent or exile the top 2 cards of your library. Choose one of them until the end of your next turn. You may play that card. Good deal. Oh, very cool swamp there. And a nightmare token. Alright, so there we have it. Leave a note in the comments what you think of this product. You're planning to pick it up. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button for more Magic Gathering unboxings. And be sure to tap the notification bell to be notified as soon as new videos are released. Stay tuned. We've got an absolute ton of Theros Beyond Death content coming up, including a booster box. Thanks for watching and have a great day.